good morning, Cadre. We are here today for another Bad Blade series video. This is going actually the 40th episode, so we still got a lot of blades left to go. So we are trucking along, we're making good progress, so let's just jump right into it. So the soap today I'm going to use is Stubble Buster Moxie. I enjoy this one. It's a pineapple cactus sandalwood scent. Got the matching aftershave to go with it. I have my Sterling Barber Badger brush, I think they refer to it as, in soaking. So it's a good brush. I enjoy the Sterling Badger brushes. And the blade we are going to use today comes with a story about three brothers from India. So this should be a fun one. And it is Topaz Stainless Steel. And I'll be using its brother next, the Topaz Platinum. Not today. Today it's stainless steel. On the back of it, it says, important, do not wipe or rub the blade. Simply rinse and shake dry. So we'll go ahead and open this up. It is double wrapped, which is always appreciated. Take things a little bit to the next level. And here we go. And it says just a very simply Topaz Stainless. So should be everything looks good there. Load it up into my timeless razor right now. Okay, everything is loaded up. I'm going to go ahead and pause you guys, build my lather, and we'll be back to discuss the blade. Okay, we're back. I got an excellent lather on my face, so we're going to go ahead and jump right into this and we'll start talking about this blade. So, the Topaz Stainless Blade from India. Alright, let's see here. Actually, so far, pretty dang good. So, it's from a company called, pronunciations could be way off, but Malhotra, M-A-L-H-O-T-R-A, Malhotra, something along those lines, shaving products. First thing I did, after looking at Americans' websites and reading reviews from fellow people here in the United States, I uncovered, and I was like, hey, let's go look at their actual website. Like, every company has a website, right? Even in these other countries, and they do. So I went and I searched Malhotra Shaving Company and brought up their main website. Had to do a little bit of Google translating, but a good majority of it actually was in English already. And what I uncovered is that their primary product is the brand Laser, L-A-S-E-R, and also Gallant. So I'm like, huh, interesting. No mention of Topaz anywhere. So I'm like, huh. So I do a little bit more searching. Go back to Google. And now I'm just strictly trying to find, is Topaz a discontinued brand under this company's label? The shave's getting worse, by the way. First couple passes started out good, but this blade is rough. But what I figured out is that the company Malhotra, back in the late 70s, early 80s, they had a split. And there were three brothers that worked with the company, ran the company with their parents, the father. And there were some disagreements in marketing, some disagreements in products, and disagreements in the direction that the company needed to go. From the article that I read, I actually found like a news article and had to translate it. So I pieced it together because, you know, Google Translate's not always the best. But what I found out is that two of the brothers, which both liked the brand Lacer and Galant, stayed together, and there were 3 plants actually too, which is kind of ironic. So they took 2 of the plants and they continued production. And the other brother, with the permission of the father, kept the original plant and went with his dad. And that plant is in Calcutta. And that's where the Topaz brand is made. So I'll continue this story in just a second on the rinse since we can continue the shave. So real quick, it's important to call it, there's another brand called Supermax. It's also made in India. It has a totally different company, nothing to do with these brothers. So anyways, the 2 brothers that stayed together and did Lacer and Galant, which by the way, they don't have any Galant blades. They're a little bit, this was back then. Now I don't think they're making Galant blades anymore at all. They wanted to take a more modern approach. They wanted, and they're both still making blades under the same company name, right? Which is also weird. I don't know, Indian business law somehow allows it, but they're not the same company. Let's just get that out of the way. So anyways, Lacer with the 2 brothers, they want to go more modern. They want to kind of follow the Gillette approach. They wanted to start creating more products for shaving. They wanted to enter that realm. They wanted creams. They wanted aftershaves. They wanted to eventually enter the cartridge world, which they're in today. They wanted to become that big name brand. They still make DE blades, but they, you know, still to this day even, but they wanted to, and you can still see this as their direction, they want to be the competitor. Topaz, for lack of a better way to describe it, wanted to stay in its ways. They had kind of the approach of, if it's working, why change it? They were already considered big. Their products were number 1. People bought them, mainly because they didn't have competition. And they wanted to continue down that approach. Still to this day, that's where they're at. Topaz really focuses primarily on the DE market. They work with some Chinese knockoffs. And DEs and put these blades in them. Sell them with them. Lacer still sells primarily, they hold the market in India, so to speak, when it comes to shaving. That's what they do. But you can find these Topaz blades, these ones only at Maggard's actually. Amazon, Italian Barber, and West Coast Shaving do not sell them. You'll pay $12 for 100 blades, which is about 12 cents a blade. Cheaper in India. Topaz is still sold there, and people are still buying them. Eventually, Topaz realized that they needed to do something else, and that's when a few years ago they introduced the Topaz Platinum, which we'll review in a couple days. Supposed to be better. That shave was not good. It started out okay the first couple of strokes, but it went downhill fast. That was a really, really rough shave, and I've got pinpricks of blood everywhere. But that's the story of the Topaz shave blade, and also of the Malhotra, I think it's Malhotra, shaving products company. So it's both make product under Malhotra name, but that's the way it goes. So it's interesting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse, I'm going to clean up, we'll come back for post-shave and final thoughts. So I hope you guys enjoyed the story. So people in India seem to be loyal to one of 3 brand labels: Topaz, Lacer, or Supermax, which is from the third, not the third brother, just a third entity. The Topaz blade was not good. Let's put it that way. Use this. The shave was not good at all. It was very rough. Started out like the first couple strokes. I thought, hey, maybe we're onto something here. Went downhill fast, super fast. So didn't enjoy it at all. We'll see how tomorrow's shave goes, but it will be interesting to see. People there are loyal to one of three main, they're loyal to the Topaz Platinum get exceptional reviews, so I'll be curious to see how they perform. The stainless, I didn't read a lot of good things about them, and honestly, I didn't really have a good shave, so it doesn't surprise me. But that's the shave. Really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the story. I enjoyed the research. I hope you guys did too. Let me know in the comments and let me know at the cadre. Have a good day, guys.